When the Astrodome opened in 1965, the stadium experience changed forever. The engineering far exceeded anything previously seen, and a new level of entertainment and luxury was introduced to those who walked through the doors. The Astrodome was built to have a natural grass playing field, and the 4,596 dome skylights were designed to allow enough sunlight to keep the grass growing in an air-conditioned environment kept around 72 degrees. But there was an issue, a very urgent issue. The skylights produced a blinding amount of glare and made it nearly impossible to look up without needing sunglasses. That might sound natural. I mean, who stares at the sunlight directly anyway? But this was a baseball stadium, and fielders needed to see a baseball hit in the air with the dome backdrop. The Astros tackled the situation before the first game. Sunglasses didn't work. Colored baseballs didn't work. The team wound up painting the skylights in off-white to reduce the glare. A little fine-tuning here and there, and the problem was solved, right? Well, not really. Reduced sunlight caused the natural grass to die, and the Astros had to remedy that issue throughout the 1965 season. Team owner Roy Hoffines tasked Special Assistant Tal Smith to look further into the development of an artificial playing surface, which had been actually discussed before the Astrodome opened. This eventually led to the Monsanto Company bringing a prototype surface to Houston for a test in January of 1966. AstroTurf made its public debut during an exhibition game between the Astros and Los Angeles Dodgers on March 19, 1966. The surface was determined to be successful and would also make transitioning between events in the dome an easier process. On April 18th, the Dodgers were back in Houston for the first ever regular season game on an AstroTurf field. It was the 1966 home opener for the Astros. Only the infield and foul territories were covered in AstroTurf, though. New sod had been placed in the outfield. More turf was being produced and would finish covering the entire field by summer. Dodgers shortstop Maury Wills got the first major league hit on AstroTurf off Astros starter Robin Roberts with a single to Jimmy Wynn in center. Left fielder Lee May was the leadoff hitter for the Astros, and he hit a grounder to second base for a 4-3 putout. First baseman Chuck Harrison was the first Astro to record a hit on AstroTurf, a double in the second inning. The Dodgers won the game 6-3, but AstroTurf was here to stay. It soon spread to other stadiums in Major League Baseball, which was easier to maintain than a natural grass field in colder climates. And like in Houston, AstroTurf made a better field transition for stadiums that were home to both MLB and NFL teams. The University of Pennsylvania was the first AstroTurf football field outside of Houston in 1969, and the Philadelphia Eagles soon followed. The majority of NFL teams used AstroTurf for many years. The Astrodome's first set of AstroTurf was replaced in 1978. The original turf field was cut into pieces and given away to fans. The Dome got its third set of AstroTurf in 1988, and for the first time ever, there were separate sets of turf for baseball and football.